6:17, time now for What's Trending. In England, a harrowing story had a happy ending thanks to one black cat that proved it can be a source of good luck. Black cats can get a bad rap, being known traditionally as harbingers of bad luck. But one owner of a black cat in England turned out to be very lucky indeed. The 83-year-old woman had been reported missing in a rural area near Cornwall. While searching, neighbors were alerted to her whereabouts by her cat Piran, whose relentless meowing revealed the woman had tumbled down a 70-foot ravine. Emergency crews responded and executed a line rescue using a stretcher to hoist the woman to safety. She was transferred to a hospital and authorities say she is in good spirits. Local police took to Twitter to exclaim that Piran the cat saved the day, and saved the day he did. That was a really cool, really awesome story. And you know, a lot of the time you hear about cats like not, you know, being the most friendly, but this cat definitely loves his owner with all of his heart. You know, I don't know if that would have been the same situation with me. I'm not the biggest cat person, but I still like them. But oh my gosh, it's great to see this, and you know, this give me a little bit more faith in cats. Yeah, absolutely. No, it was just super sweet, and it just shows, of course, how smart they are too. I mean, the fact that he led them to her. But yeah, I'm really happy to see that she's in good spirits.
Yeah, great to see that she's in good spirits as well. And yeah, the cats. I mean, cats know their I guess their parents. So I almost said furry parents. And clearly parents are not their parents. In this case, probably not furry. You never know. Well, that's how they're born. Yeah. They're born from furry parents, but obviously the caretakers, I should say. Well, the mother cat, I should say. But this conversation just got really goofy. That's a Friday morning.
That's what's trending.
But yeah, here we go. But yeah, it's good to see that the cat knows its owner and knew it was in danger and just used its voice, its meow to say that, lady. So definitely appreciate that there.
Yeah. Well, speaking of good spirits, I don't know about you two, but when I was a kid, it was always a dream to go to the North Pole. And it's not Santa's sleigh, but a luxury airship will get you to the North Pole and back for a pretty penny. A startup firm called Ocean Sky Cruises is offering luxury air cruises on an airship. Those are steerable balloons used in the early 1900s, like the Hindenburg and the Zeppelin. The luxury airship includes hotel-like cabins and modern technology, and 16 passengers can fly to the North Pole and have a picnic on the ice cap. The trip costs nearly $233,000 for a two-person cabin. Ouch. Reservations are now open, and Ocean Sky hopes to kick off its first expedition in 2023 or 2024.
Well, I'll add something else to my list that
I don't know if my dream's going to come true anytime soon, but this is really, really cool. I mean, the technology, the modern feel of this airship, I mean, if I could, I would totally go. And just to see the North Pole, that's just a whole different experience, just to be like right over it. I think that would be so cool.
I love just that view from, you know, inside that balloon looking down. It does look extremely modern and very sleek in there, and then right there you can see just looking down at those ice caps, it just looks majestic. You think we should try to convince the station to send us there to do a show?
Yeah, I can hear a whole bunch of no going on right now.
I don't think we'll get there.
I mean, it would be pretty cool though. I mean, it's all those pictures there, but that's
field trip.
That's a pretty, field trip, right? That's a pretty hefty penny there. Unless we can convince the company to be like, oh, hey, we'll do a full show from there. Then maybe.
But we kind of have our own North Pole here though. So like during the winter.
Oh yeah, it gets cold up here and it gets snowy, which a lot of people love up here. So we get our own North Pole here. Now we just need to get one of those balloons, or what are they called?
Oh, the airship.
The airships over here.
Right.
Happy Friday, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Otherwise, a new island has been formed after a major undersea eruption occurred near Iwo Jima, part of the Ogasawara Islands in southern Tokyo. The Japan Meteorological Agency said a massive eruption took place on August 13th in waters near the island famous as a battleground during World War II. And 2 days later, the Japan Coast Guard confirmed that there was a new island with a diameter of more than a half mile. And since the year 1900, Three islands were formed in the area following undersea eruptions, but all of them disappeared after waves washed their surfaces away. An official of the weather agency said large amounts of lava needs to flow out for the new island for it to grow into a volcanic island. So really interesting to see. It's always cool to hear when you hear volcanic eruptions and it forms new land. And I mean, lava is basically that molten rock, so it's always forming new land. And closer to home, though, in Hawaii, they have a volcano that's a hot spot, so it's always sending lava, which is why those Hawaiian Islands will forever be expanding because of that.
That's really cool to know. I actually didn't know that fact.
Yeah, so you know, most volcanoes are from the tectonic plates, if you remember from schools, right? And of course, the crust is kind of rubbing up against things, and a lot of times you get volcanoes from there. Over in Hawaii, though, you do get what's called a hotspot volcano, which is sending the lava up.
Really cool.
Wow, well, that's very interesting. Thank you for those tips.
Sure thing. Happy science class on a Friday morning, right?